Hey y'all, it's Tanya. I'm finally getting a video done during the day. What I was going to do today, y'all probably, I don't know if y'all can see all this junk that I've got laid out everywhere, but I'm running low on my hidden paper clip thingies. So, I thought I would make a few today because I don't have very many left. I did have a big container and that was full, and now there's just a few. So this may be a bust of a video. I do not know, because I usually just do journals and stuff like that. When I do these types of videos, sometimes you see all the mistakes, and which that's okay. So maybe you can learn from my mistakes. But anyway, I wanted to do one for my journal that I am working on right now. It's got a lot of purple and green in it, and I'm going to need a hidden paper clip for it because I do not have one that I like. So we're going to do this one, and I think let's see. I think I'm going to do it like this, in this direction. If I can remember and not do it like this, but because I like them on the sides of the page, and most of them I did, you know, on the top, for the top part of the page. You can do this sideways, but then your word's going to be sideways. So I'm going to try doing this if I don't forget and turn it in the wrong direction. So, okay, so this is the one I've got for this one. You want a fairly thick cardstock, or I do, for the bottom part, at least for the bottom part, so that when it slides in and out, it's got a little bit of substance to it. And on this part right here, which, it doesn't really matter about this one as much, but you might want a thick one here too, because the paper clip is going to be between this layer and this layer. Or this is how I make them. I've seen other people that make them, differently, and that's fine, but this is just how I make them. So anyway, I think what I'm going to do is try to find something that will fit on there. First of all, I need to see if I'm going to need a big paper clip, or a small one. I have some of each, just in case, because like this would need a small paper clip. But so what I do is I just get my base, I stick my paper clip on there, and then I try to find something that would be pretty, but it's got too much pink in it. I need just, like I said, we're working with greens and purples. This might work. Let's see. I'd have to cut it down a little bit. That would be okay. So let me chop that off right quick. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you're all well. I'm doing pretty good, just the way things are. But I'm doing all right today. So yeah, that'll work. Now this paper is going to stick up a little bit because this paper clip is there. So you just have to kind of, or I don't know, I just try to make it even to where it's level there on top. So I think I'm going to do this one, y'all. Let's see what it looks like on the back too. Yeah, that'll look okay. I may do this on the front. It's got a little bit of green on this one, so that would work. Alright, and then all I do is just glue it down. First of all, I glue around this paper clip like that, and then I'm gonna glue here to make sure I get all the edges to stick up. You know what I wanted to do though? First and foremost, let's see if I can do it now without making a mess. I don't know, but I like to put a little around the edges a little bit. Hopefully I didn't get glue all over my thingamajiggy, my puncher. Okay, I wanted the green on the front. It doesn't really matter because it's going to be going sideways there. Okay. Just going to push that down and hold it for a second until that that glue gets. I always use the Fabri-Tac glue on these. I don't know why. I guess because I just feel like it may be a little bit stronger. It may not be. I know Art Glue is pretty strong too. And I really should have inked it. See, that's what I mean, y'all. I'm not used to doing these kind of things on camera. So I usually end up screwing up something or another. Okay, I'm gonna chop a little bit of this off because it doesn't look quite as even as I had wanted it to be. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Alright, now, okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna have that one as a base. Let's see. I'm probably gonna make a few bases up and then try to decorate them. Let's see if I fold that. Y'all, all I do too is I just, you know, I go through my scraps, my scrap piles, and, because on the you know, the digital, scraps, I usually, try to use a lot of them for my, collaging and things, but these kind of thick ones, I don't use for collaging, so this is a good way to use some of those. Let's see if this is going to fit on there. Yep. You just want to make sure you got a little bit of room around it. So let's see here. It's got a little bit of like a yellow green on there. I don't know. I do a lot of mine, you know, in kind of pinks or greens or things that I know that I use a lot of. That's what I do. You know, actually, yeah, no, I'm so wishy-washy today, y'all, but I think I have this big green paper here. No, that's not going to match real well, though. It's not. And then let's see, I have this one too. which I normally use scraps, but you know, if you don't have the colors you need, sometimes I have to pull another one, a big one. Let me take this little strip off first, because it's hindering me. It's in my way. So, let's see here. This, let's see. No, this one's going on top, so it needs to be smaller. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, let's just be safe. Let's just do it the same size, and then we can cut it off at whatever length we want there. Okay. Let's see here. Probably won't be doing much talking today, y'all, because I'm trying to concentrate. Let's see. Now I can't see my mark, my pencil mark. Oh well, I think I'm folding it about the right place here. We'll see. We shall see. Well, today actually it rained this morning, just a little bit light rain, and then it stopped. So maybe we'll get a little bit of a break today, because the sun is shining now, right now. So we'll see. We'll see if that works. That side, let's see. Yeah, I need to do the side a little bit. Alrighty, let's see here. See, I don't do any measuring, y'all. You can measure if you get a size that you like. Then just measure them, and you know, and that way you can I just had a, let me see. Anyway, if you measure them and you have the measurements, then you can just cut them like that every time, and you won't have to do what I'm doing, and it probably would go a lot easier and a lot smoother and a lot quicker. So, but like I said, I'm trying to use some scraps up too, so sure that would help. Side of this is going to be upside down, but you can't really tell it because it's so, oops, you show many flowers on there. I think I'm just going to put the front part on there first, and then we'll worry about the back. Maybe I can get it straighter like that, I don't know. That down a little bit. As you can tell, those paper clips make it, you know, it buckles up a little bit there in the center, but it finally takes a grip. Like I said, that art glitter glue would do it even better. I don't know, because it does grip a little faster than this Fabri-Tac. But sometimes I like mine to have a little time to slide around, because, you know, in case I screw up. There I go again, forgetting to ink. But we ain't gonna worry about it. We just gonna ink it on the outside. When it gets through, that'll be done. I usually ink this part too, but this is how I've always done them, and they seem to work okay. They stay together. Okay, so there's another one. Now let's see. Maybe we could use this one as a base. That would match okay. See, I'm gonna do this one a little bit longer, I think. This is a little bit thinner paper. I don't know. It's not going to be long enough either. Not going to be long enough. Let's see. I got something over here to use. These are my thinner scraps. My more lightweight ones. We'll see how it'll work. We don't know. Okay. We'll see how that paper clip may come through there too much. I don't know. It may buckle it up too much, but we'll see. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what it's going to look like on there. It looks good on there, but we'll see how it does when we put the paper clip on there. Alright, let's don't forget to do this around our corners. Well, it wants to get bent up. And one thing too, I forgot on this one to do this big one. I don't know if it's gonna go in there good enough because it's done got thick now. let's try to ink this one up. So I can at least have one that's inked. A lot of times when you put, or I do, when I decorate them and stuff, I put lace and all that on there, and they, it covers up a lot of stuff anyway. So if you don't ink it, it won't be that big of a deal. Of course, some people don't ink anyway. I don't guess they don't care for it, so that's fine. Everybody's got their own ways of doing things. I may not get very many of these done though, because I'm slow. So slow. Let's try this and see if how it's going to work with that thinner paper. We shall see. I'm glad I filled up my glue bottle the other day, or yesterday, whenever it was. Because this would have been a pain if I hadn't. That actually lays down better with the thin paper on top, you guys. Of course, this one's a little bigger too, so it's got more room around that paper clip. Maybe that's where I'm messing up. I haven't made any of these in so long. Ugh. I don't even remember how to do it anyway. Oops. Got a little too close to the edge there. Okay, that's a good one. Now, if I can just remember, though, when I go to decorate it, I want it decorated sideways. But you know, I may not. Oh, goodness. That's the way I roll, you guys. Let's see. This one's already folded up. Huh. I don't know if that actually goes as well as I would like for it to, though. Let's see. No. Got a lot of greens, but they don't necessarily always go together. You've got some warm greens and some cool greens. Wait. That could be one for the little one. For a little clip. So we may use that for that one. Could use something that's not real colorful. It's got a little purple on it, actually. It's a light purple. Of course, I'm not trying to just do all purples because I got other journals coming up too. Let's see here. And you don't even have to match. I mean, you can put it way up here. You know, it wouldn't matter. I just feel like it gives a little more strength when it covers a lot of it. Okay, y'all. Let's see. We got something. That would work. This is in my lighter. Stash. That wouldn't be bad. Even though it's a little cooler green than the other one. Oh, you know what? Let's use some of this. I was wanting to use some music too because I just like it. And besides, we're doing like I said though, all of them's not going in here. Here, I'm gonna have to fold this because it's not gonna be long enough for that. Trying to find my mark, y'all. Trying to find it. Let's see if that'll... Yeah, that looks okay. Then once we get it decorated and stuff, and I can always trim a little bit off if I want to. If I want to. Okay, let's try this one. Try this one on for size. This is a double-sided too. What was on the other side? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd rather have this side for now. Keep doing this, I might not have enough time to decorate, but one. Yeah. Do that whole top on this one because it's the base and it's going to be covered up. Okay. And these words, they're just running in all different directions, so it don't really matter what direction you put it in, and when it folds over it won't matter either. So okay, I just like going around the paper clip so the paper clip doesn't move and it, you know, it stays put. Because we don't want it to be moving on us. Let's see. Guess I don't have too much to talk about today, you guys. Which, that's okay too. We can sit and be quiet together. grief, I wish I could run this thing straight. It'd be nice. I had to get some more clothes washed today. So I don't wash but like once a week, so I have several loads to do. Which I don't really have a lot of washing anyway, really. I mainly wear shorts and t-shirts when I'm at the house and I don't go anywhere. Here lately I don't go anywhere a whole lot anyway. So it don't take up so much room in your washing machine. Yeah, okay. I don't know whether I want to cut that off or not. I don't know. Let's try cutting a little bit off. Let's see. I should have waited to ink that outside one before I did that. Okay. There's another one. So let's go ahead and do this little one too, since we already have it decided on. I don't know if I marked that very good to where I can see it, but oops, don't let it move, Tanya. Y'all see how I like to talk to myself? Oh my goodness. I went with a little bit more on that anyway. Oh, sorry y'all. I'm always hitting that thing. Always. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, that'll work. Let me cut these. This is another one of those thick on thick though, so we'll see how good I can get it to lay down, if at all. Okay, let's see here. Go ahead and do this inking over here so I can get to it. So how y'all been doing? You need to let me know what's going on with y'all. You know? So I can know. Let's see. Maybe if I laid this down and got it where I wanted, it would stay there. You reckon? I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, that did pretty good. I guess because the paper clip's smaller too, so it's not quite as big a deal. gone to the store. He ain't got back yet. I hope he don't come busting up in here. Well, I guess he's I don't know what you call him. We're separated but living together. How's that? I don't know how that works, but oh well, such is life. Okay, there's another one. Let's see how many we got. We got 5. We got 5 done. So maybe we should go ahead and start trying to decorate some of them. And let's see. I'm gonna need that in a minute if I put some jewels on here. Okay, so I want these to go sideways because I have a lot of them that go on the top. So I think I'm going to try to do all these sideways. I really hate that I didn't get this one inked, but I'll just ink the outside and then try to get some on the far enough in. Because I'm an ink kind of girl. I'm an inky. Inky. That reminds me of my brother's dog is named Inky. He's so cute. He's a little rat terrier. And he's precious. But he's spoiled. He is spoiled rotten. That's okay. My other brother has, I have 3 brothers, y'all. I have an older brother, which is the one I was just talking about, that spoils this little dog. Well, he's not older. I'm the oldest out of everybody, but he's the oldest brother. And he has Inky. And then they have, my middle brother has 3 golden retrievers. And that's the ones I go sit for sometimes when they go out of town and stuff, and watch them, take care of them, and feed them, and all that kind of stuff, let them out. But yeah, they're so cute too, and they're precious too. Oh my goodness. But one of them's name is I don't know why I got Gypsy on the brain. That was one of my dogs that I had years ago. But one of them's name is Bo. He's the youngest. Then they have Paisley. She's the only girl. She's the oldest. And then Charlie is the middle. He's the middle dog child. But yeah, they're a mess. And then my youngest brother, he has a couple dogs too. He has a little bitty Yorkie that's Gracie, and then he has a couple dogs that are outside, and I can't even think of their name. My mind just went blank, y'all. I don't see them as much though, so let me think what I want to do with these. Let's find some little pieces of lace or something and try to dress it up a little bit, maybe. Okay, let's do this. We did a bit more. Further up there. I want it to hang off a little bit, but not too much. Y'all, we had years ago, we had a German Shepherd, and his name was Dusty, and I'm telling you, oh my goodness, I cried when he passed away. He was just the sweetest dog. Oh my goodness. That was when my grandson was really young, and he was actually just a baby. Well, Dusty was around him when he was a baby on up, you know. But he had I remember one time, and please don't give me negative energy about this, but you know, I spank my children, and I was spanked as a child, and it has not it did not mess my brain up, didn't mess me up. I mean, I didn't get beat, I just got spanked. And we would get whipped sometimes with a switch. And anyway, Chandler had done something, and I spanked him a little bit on the butt, and boy, Dusty growled at me. And I looked at him, I got down in his face, and I said, "You keep on, I'm gonna spank you too." Oh my goodness, my husband got the biggest kick out of that. He just thought that was hilarious. But he was very protective of Chandler, though. Very protective of that child. That child could go outside, and if Dusty thought he was getting too close to the road, he'd go drag him by the diaper and bring him back. He was a mess. He was a smart dog, though. Those German Shepherds are smart, though. They just are. They just are. Let's see. Let me think what else I want to do here. Got some lace on there. I wish I had some green lace, or got some purple flowers. Yep, that'll work. Let's try that. My fabric scissors go. Hiding them from myself. I can't keep up with nothing, y'all. Let's see which way. This way. This way. Okay. I like that. So let's just put that down. And then maybe we can find us a label or something. Butterfly. Something to go on there. Okay. Well, at least I am remembering to do them side. I guess because I turned them sideways before I did them. Let me see. I want to put a little bit of bling on there too, but let's see. Let's see if we can find the label first, though. I usually just, you can tell on these, I usually just put a little bit of lace on there, and then a flower and a, you know, label and a little bit of bling. That's all I do to them, and, you know, I think they're cute. So, let's see here. Might want to put, since this is my hymn journal, you know what? I've got some music words that I had. Y'all bear with me just one moment. One momento. I will try to find it. That I had. Let's see, where are they? Sometimes when I have themed words, I'll put them in a separate little thing so I can find them again if I'm looking for them again. So that's what I did with these. since this one's about him, so let's see if we got something in there. Let's see. There's one that says music. I don't know. Is that too big, y'all? I don't know. Wasn't planning on it being that big, but let's see. Harmony. That's kind of big too. Of course, I could cut around that one a little bit to make it a little smaller. I don't know what all I got here. I'm probably out of frame. Sorry. Sorry, you guys. Melody. I love this, y'all. I don't sing because I'm happy. I'm happy because I sing. I like that. And then this Chinese proverb, a bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. Yep. I like some of those things. Dude, here's a little bitty one. That's cute. I like that. I think I just like the small little label there better or something. I really wished I had one that had that said him on it, but I didn't. All these I made all these up, y'all, on a Word program, and cut them out when I didn't have a whole lot of oh, there's one that says music. Yep. I don't know. I think I like Melody better. I thought I had one that said him on there. Let's see. There's one that says verse. It's got a little bit of green on it. I don't know. I might keep that one out though. Keep it out for later. There's one that says choir. Got a little pink on it though. Harmony. Oh well. I can't remember what journal I was doing for these, that I made these. I think it was a journal that had, can't remember the name of it, but I just remember it had pianos and violins and stuff like that it was using. Musical instruments. Since I play the piano, I was a little, you know, I was into that. Oh, there's one that says song. I don't like the color of that though. Okay. So we'll just do this. We'll just do this. There's one that says sing. I even cut out some dictionary pages with the, like that's a bass horn. I had ones like flute and all that good stuff. Took them out of my dictionary. Okay, y'all, I'm taking up way too much time doing all this. Let's see. I got some music signals, symbols. Oh, I've already used melody. Well, could use it in another. Okay. All right. I would say that was a big old waste of time, but I did find something that I wanted to use. So that's okay. Because I'm going to use this one. Ooh, let's see if we can ink around that teeny tiny thing. I think actually this came out of I cut a word out of a book. Some type of book. Let's see. I'm gonna use my glue stick for this to glue that down. Yeah, see, it was out of some kind of music book. I see the other side of it. Well, Tanya, you gotta roll it down, girl. Okay. Oof. Getting glue everywhere on that little bee thing. Let's see. There we go. And then maybe we could do we want it up there or across there? I think I want it at the top. Let's do 3. That's a good number for me. I like 3s. Peel this off because sometimes it gives me grief, and then by the time I get it off of there, my glue's done dried up. I got stuff sticking to my. It's the only thing about that Fabri-Tac, boy, it is slippery. It slides around big time. Okay, there we go. I still feel like I need something right there. There's too much space. Too much empty space. Let's see about a butterfly. Let's see. Because I'm thinking I'm going to use this one in my journal I'm working on right now. I'm thinking I might. There's my butterfly. Let's see. We can't have anything too big. Oh, but that'll work. That's perfecto. Let me see. Just ink around it just a tad. Sure there ain't no white paper showing. Okay. Put that there. Alright, Now see, look what think what I just did. Oh my goodness. I turned the word that way. Oh well. That's just the way it's gonna be. Cause you know, well wait. Did I? No, I didn't. I got it right. Ugh, y'all, scared myself. Okay, what do we want to do on the other side? Because it's going to be showing too. What did I do on, I pretty much did the same thing on both sides, I think. On all of them. I don't want that. I want something to almost cover the whole thing there. Let's see. I got some bigger pieces of scrap lace in here. Yep, that'll work. Oh, I'm always wanting to grab my other scissors when I working on fabric. I'm wanting to grab my paper scissors. Okay, so let's do that. Let's make sure I got it turned right, y'all. Ugh. You know how I am. Okay, let's do that, and then let's see. Oh, I do not want to use my fabric scissors for cutting plastic. No, we don't. Okay, so let's do a little fabric tack on there. Talking about dogs a while ago, I kind of had wanted to get me another dog. It's been years since I had one, but I just don't know, y'all. I can't hardly take care of myself, much less an animal. Because you got vet visits and, you know, food and snacks and toys, all kinds of stuff. I just don't know if I'd be able to afford it. But I would love to have one. I miss having a little animal around. I don't know why I'm getting so confused with that. I guess I'm just scared I'm gonna goof up like I normally do. And be going the wrong way again. Okay, got that. Let's see if we've got a, wait, I think I've got, I don't want to use the same flower, but I think I got, let's see. Paper flowers. No, that one. Yeah, that's the pinky color. We don't want that. Might use some of those in a minute too. I wish I had some purple, purple ones of these, but I don't. Well, actually I do, but they're kind of big. They're kind of big. I don't know, it might not go so good with the pearls there. Well, shoot. I don't see what I'm wanting there. Oh, there they are. These little flowers. I hear somebody outside mowing their yard. I can't believe it. My yard's so wet. Ugh. I'd be getting stuck. Okay, so let's see that flower there. And then maybe, let's see. Another butterfly, maybe. I don't know. Hey, there's one that's kind of purpley color. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know what my throat has been acting crazy for here lately. That one may be too big. Let's see, put one of those for the flower center. It's got sticky stuff on the back, but as you can see, it peels right off, so I still use my Fabri-Tac for it. Let's see here. Well, if my fingers would cooperate with me. There we go. I must want to cut this one out too good because it's got a lot of white on it. But it's so tiny, that's probably what I was having trouble with. You know what I did, y'all. I used my glue stick and that is not going to stay on that lace. It just ain't. I'll have to use a little Fabri-Tac. Squish it around. Okay. We'll go with that. And then, let's see. something up there? I don't know. Well, come on, labels. Give me something. Since I got a music reference on the front, or on the other side, kind of want something not music reference. Blessings would work. But let's see. Could look better with some rounded corners. I don't know if I like that though. It's the color, I think, that's throwing me off. May have to go with that other one I saw a while ago. I don't know why I didn't leave it out. I try to leave them out when I'm not sure. So, because 9 times out of 10, I go back to the same one that I picked out. Let's do that one. It says prayer. Prayer, prayer. I say let's go with that, then I'm still looking. Kind of like that one too. God is good. No, it's not fitting. Okay, we're gonna go with prayer. The one I picked up in the beginning. I'm gonna use the glue stick because there's not any, well, there's a little bit, but not much right there. You can use your art glitter glue too. It sticks pretty good on lace. If it's thin, you know, something thin like that, it just takes longer to dry. Okay. That's pretty. I like that one. Well, okay, y'all. I've been on here long enough, and I got one completely done. Isn't that awful? Oh, my goodness. But I got a bunch of bases done, so I'll probably work on those some more off camera and at least get, you know, at least get that many done. Because I've got, let's see, yeah, 4 more bases. And then I'll have this one. Prayer and melody. So, there we go, y'all. That's what we've got today. I know it wasn't much, but that's what I was going to be doing today. So, I just figured I'd bring y'all along with me. So, I hope y'all will have a good day. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.